strange colleague. We save Hito and return to the mansion. Once she is recovered, Hito tells us about Zukawa. She claims her colleagues stole something important from her house before vanishing. She follows Zukawa to H City and eventually H Elementary, but after that, her memory is vague. The next thing Hito knew, she was in that dangerous situation. Still, he doesn't want to call Zukawa strange after following her and not contacting the police. Maybe her research work zapped all of her common sense. Hito and Zukawa aren't too different in that way. Hito is certainly determined in her search for Zukawa and Mizu, though she claims another spirits beside Mizu cursed her. Just how important is this stolen item? We return to H Elementary once more. If Hito is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher, Zukawa, there's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Mizu. Let's go, it's unlikely Zukawa is still hiding inside the building. Sounds like Hito is determined to not recognize the existence of spirits. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hito. Probably best to start there. Let's go. Climb the stairs. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see numbers and mathematical symbols. This seems to be a math test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get from the first to the 5th? Question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? Question 3. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Caution: when observing an ostrich strong, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, you disobey teacher. You get special test. Advance to the animal classroom. Okay. Good answer sheet. Animal classroom? That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? Sounds like it. I'm slightly worried about that special part. I hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be. There are severed animal heads lined up across the tops of the desks. It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. I still myself before putting one hand to the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ugh. After much struggling, I tipped the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up in the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out, and I found a transistor megaphone. Got a megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell was it doing up an animal's snack? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Ichigo, are you alright? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. I try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper. It is a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Got fragment G. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. It looks like some kind of foreign language. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what kind of test it is. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But... Freiji? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of this means. Just then, Hiro mumbles next to me. Frage 1. Huh? It's German. Can you read it? I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. Multiple choice, social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Question 1. Please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in H city. Choose the correct period of when the war took place out of the options below. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which started the war against the USA. Which phrase out of the ones below did FDR use to describe the attack? This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? We managed to get through it somehow. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Got answer sheet. Standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level though. I just want to say thanks. No way I would have finished that by myself. It was no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the last empty classroom apparently. Okay, let's go then. A piano plays somewhere. A piano? Someone's there? Come on. Hiro goes to yell, but I quickly cover her mouth. Idiot, don't shout. I steal my breath. I'm straining to hear any noises. But it doesn't seem like anyone's here. It was the wind, or water leaking from the roof or something. She's getting angry. The more she denies it, the more pitiful she seems. I don't know if she's strong or weak. Huh? She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. That sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It looks like piano sheet music. Just seeing this brings back all that bad memories. I was dragged into a music room as a kid. It was traumatic. There's a scrap of paper among the debris. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. That's soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. It's an abandoned desk. I try feeling around inside the desk, and I find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. But fragment S. This is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then, by the specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, The end of fragment I and the start of fragment G seems to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Piano sheet music. Piano music plays from somewhere. Is there a music room? Is Miss Zhu playing it? Or is it just another curse-related thing? I found sheet music nearby shortly after Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Probable common for elementary school music classes. I can't play, but there's a Mark Bear who's good at that kind of stuff. Though I can't imagine us needing to play the piano. I look out to the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see what looks like music staffs. I guess this is the music test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Multiple choice music questions. Let's grade Asura the following. Let's ask grade Asura the following questions. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are the snakes scared of? Please grade Asura from the following. Question 2 is about pigs. What sounds are pigs scared of? Please grade Asura from the following. Question 3, seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Please grade Asura from the following. You pass. Good answer sheet. Pass? Did she just say we passed? That's what it sounded like. I don't know what we passed, though. We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. Passing the tests. We finish the tests and find the guard's pitiful corpse. But we passed all the tests and obtained 5 answer sheets. I'm sure we can use this horrible smelling paper somehow. The snakes in the hole reacted to the red notebook, and it smelled similar. Are there any other places with snake nests? This paper smell even stronger, so they should have an effect. It's an elaborate anatomical model. I take out all the answer sheets and I have and hold them close to the model. And snake heads poke out from the model and suddenly slide to the floor. Are they dangerous? I quickly wet up the answer sheet and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. Soon there are none left inside the model. That startled me. They're gone now, right? I stick my hand in the model and feel around. I find a paper box and a key. Good matches. Music room key. Lost all the answer sheets. Oh. The mark burns scarlet. Dawn, half an hour left until death closes in. Has that much time passed already? Hito? I anxiously call out to them. What's the matter? You aren't feeling strange? Why would I? I'm suddenly reminded of Christy Adimuri. She didn't suffer from amnesia or stupor when confronting Shimio either. That was because a different spirit gave her her mark. Which means Hito also. If you have something to say, just say it already. Now isn't the time. I'll explain it to her later. In any case, it's starting. We need to hurry and find any remaining clues. You're such a weirdo. Human anatomy model. The answer sheets led us to the key to the music room hidden in the anatomy model. Now we can get in, but the sheet music concerns me. Maybe I should bring someone who's good at music. The mark warns that time is short. So, if I'm going to the mansion, it has to be now. We've finished all the tests, so Mizu could strike any moment. We need to be careful. I take out the hammer. can't think of how to use it. I step around on the wall. I don't know why, but I've seen people on shows do it, and I think that's how you check walls. Huh? There's nothing there. It's not super obvious, but the center portion of the wall seems paler than the rest. If only I had enough skill to be able to tell if it was hollow or not by the sound. The thickness just kind of feels different to me. What about it? What should I do? I take out the hammer. I put the flashlight down and grip it with both hands. Wait a second. This could call attention to me. But this is where Hanahiko was. I don't think another spirit would come here. I'll try just once. I'll take it down in one swing. I gather my courage and swing the hammer against the wall with all my might. And a large hole, larger than I expected, opens up. I anxiously wait to see if I drew a spirit close. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anything's coming. That went a lot better than I thought it would. I can't believe you just did that. I hesitantly stick my hand inside. Something cold nails around my fingers. Seems I've stirred up whatever is nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole. I take out the matches, light it, and throw it into the hole. The wiggling shadows in the hole move more quickly for a moment. But the fire doesn't last long and their movements slow again. I take out the clear bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. The shadows inside the hole flail about for a while, but then go back to normal. Take out the matches again, light one, and throw it into the hole. A pillar of blue flame shoots out of the hole. The snakes writhe around, they vacate the hole en masse. They disappear into the cracks in the walls and beyond the doorway. After the wave of snake vanishes, I found something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snake fled. Got eyes in Hasuda's talisman, but looked like the snake brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important then.